Hey, Mike with Road Pest Control here. And did you know spiders can fly? Well, sort of. They do a technique, it's called ballooning, and it's a lot more like the house in the movie Up than really flying. So what they do is they'll climb to a high location, maybe it's the top of the window, maybe it's climbing a tree or the bushes, whatever the case is, and they shoot their silk into the air. And it creates almost a makeshift balloon or parachute, and it gets caught by the air currents, and this can be used to travel short distances, to hunt prey or just get to a new location, but it also can help them travel very large distances, really depending on how high they get up in the atmosphere. And they've actually found spiders way up in the upper atmosphere. Weather balloons have found them as high as up to 16,000 feet in the air. So sometimes they do get very high in the atmosphere, and this can lead them to travel thousands of miles and get to a lot of different locations. So this is sometimes how spiders can inhabit high altitude places on tops of mountains, get to isolated islands, and sometimes they've even been found in the middle of the ocean landing on ships, because again they can get caught in those air currents and travel very far. Another interesting thing is you're probably only going to see very small spiders doing this, because again it has to be carried through the air just on a few strands of web. So again, really only tiny spiders do this, so you don't have to worry about huge tarantulas flying through the air coming after you, at your home, but small ones can have this ability. And this has also led to an interesting phenomena of basically where it's been raining spiders, where a bunch of spiders have done this at the same time, or they've just all been gathered together through the air currents and have rained down on people's homes, people's farms, or just in the wilderness. So it's another very interesting phenomena. Another interesting fact is they have a protective coating on their feet, which helps them to walk and stand on the surface of water. So they can do this on fresh water as well as salt water. So this can help them really get around as well. They can't obviously walk on the roughest of seas, but they can land on water, which can help them travel to, again, isolated places like islands, or end up on boats all across the sea. So another interesting fact about spiders. So again, hopefully you had some fun with this. Hopefully you got some value out of this. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you're new to us with Road Pest Control and you haven't had our services yet and you're in the greater Minnesota area, be sure to head on over to roadpestcontrol.com/50 off, and just enter your name and email. You can get $50 off your first service with us. So whether you already have a pest issue or you're just looking to set up a proactive approach to prevent pests from entering your home, head on over to roadpestcontrol.com/50 off to get that coupon. But thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.